Hey everyone, I can't believe I'm having to make this video about this like really stupid allegations, but after almost getting banned from a like flipping stream for this, I have to talk about this. This whole situation is really dumb. I'm not going to be providing any names as I'm not trying to make this video for drama or anything like that, just to clear my name of what 5 seconds worth of research could already clear me from being. I was hoping to leave this resolved as we did talk about this behind the scenes, came to a conclusion, and there was an apology for making this happen behind the scenes from the other party, as well as the fact that my server did make an announcement where we did clarify this situation. I do also want to apologize for my voice, as I am kind of going through a mini little sinus infection. I've had it before, but I'm not going to really ponder too much on that. Now, I've talked about this a little bit on streams and stuff, but I've never like really gone in depth and looked at it because there was nothing really to go in depth about. And it was a few days ago, I was banned from FrogKey, an event or a server that I had been playing very often, and the ban reason was inappropriate comments to kids. It was implied by the owner that I was a PDF file, even told to me in a VC that I was doing sexual comments to kids. All of this is false, as I am 16 years old just by like a few months. The youngest people I hang out with is 14, and if I wanted to hang out with 13-year-olds, which I don't, in my opinion, I don't think it would be bad if I was, like, I wouldn't say sexual stuff to them, first of all, but I'm saying that, like, it wouldn't be bad if I did hang out with 13-year-olds because I myself am only like 3 to 2.5 year age gap between them. First of all, I have never said slurs or anything like the N-word, and I don't say sexual comments to anyone. Now, what I did say that was given to me in evidence was really stupid, and it was not said in a sexual manner. And I'm about to get into it, but the terms could be used sexually, but I was saying it to my close group of friends. The friends I said it to were older than me, and it wasn't sexual. I do also want it to be known that the owner of FrogKey has changed it now and is no longer saying that it was PDF file, no longer saying that it was sexual comments to kids or inappropriate comments to kids. They've now just changed it to inappropriate comments and are claiming that the people that I said it to, my friends in my server, were uncomfortable. This is also completely false, as the friends that I said it to have DM'd them telling them, not just the person, they've DM'd the other owner that was involved as well. Both of these were Hive YouTube rank people. My friends have already said they're not uncomfortable. That being Mecha Bros, who is the youngest person I talked to, has stated that he wasn't uncomfortable with it, and Mecha uses those kind of jokes more than I do. Now, the evidence that was given to me when I confronted this person was me saying goon and daddy. First of all, I use goon in 2 different manners. Sometimes I use it in the brain rot internet slang way that they are deeming inappropriate. I hate to break it to you, people my age and in my age group as a teenager use this term a lot for jokes and brain rot. The other thing that I use it for is when I'm describing like a group of people that like follow a boss, you know, goons. The other thing that was used against me was me saying daddy and dragoon to Dragon Ray. First of all, Dragon's older than me and he's found these kind of jokes funny, and I've said it to him since I was like 13. Also, this was outside of FrogKey in my own server and was said to my friends in a non-sexual way. It's not like I said slurs or anything. No one was uncomfortable. And if someone was uncomfortable, they could have just told me and I would have stopped. And you kind of using this to call me a PDF file, and I do appreciate that you have debunked that. You have said that I didn't do that. You've changed the wording. You just said you didn't mean it. Even saying you didn't mean it, though, I find it really stupid. You still made really serious accusations against me that people now actually believe. You need to make a statement in the FrogKey server saying that I didn't do that, because like an announcement, because people genuinely think now somehow me being 16 years old, I'm a pedophile saying sexual comments to kids, which I never did. It was all false and debunked like very fast. I've had multiple investigations on me. I've talked to many people in the FrogKey like Kai and Dragon Ray. They've all said I didn't do anything. Everyone I have actually showed all of it to, let them investigate, has all come back saying that I didn't do anything evil or anything like that. No one was uncomfortable. Unfortunately, the owner of FrogKey just doesn't like these kind of jokes and understand that it's common internet term now for people my age, that being teenagers like 14. Their argument when I confronted them was the fact that there might be 8 and 11-year-olds in my server, which are not supposed to be there in the first place. I banned them, and that's just how that is. I mean, Dragon had 11-year-olds in his server, and he had to ban them too. I mean, it's the same deal. You know, it's like, you can't just say, oh, you can't joke that way with your friends because 8-year-olds are in there. They're not. They're banned. There is no 8-year-olds, and if they are, I'm not aware of it. Therefore, since they're not supposed to be there in the first place, you can't use that against me. And then when I claimed that I was a Christian, which my server has always protected the little kids, that being like people 13, We have banned multiple pedophiles from my server, and I have talked about it and have been very active with my staff team in keeping them out of the server. When I told them that my personal faith was Christian and how it's against my morals, they instead attacked my religion by saying that pastors are more statistically speaking, to act inappropriate around kids, and because of that, I am more prone to act inappropriate around kids. Apparently, I'm supposed to be unbanned from frog hockey soon. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm still banned. I was told by Dragon that I was supposed to be unbanned because I was banned for like a year, which is 3 seasons. I was told I'm supposed to be unbanned. I still don't know what's going on with that, but these allegations were dropped by both parties, and the only allegations now was the fact that I said sexual comments to people my age who are uncomfortable. No one was uncomfortable, and if anyone was, they could have talked to me about it, and all I said was daddy and goon. These allegations are like really stupid, and the fact that you defended Alexis saying the N-word, which first of all, he's not 12, he's 14. The fact that you defended him saying the N-word, saying that that wasn't as bad as what I did when we're only 2 years apart in age is actually insane and crazy. And they did receive quite a lot of backlash for saying that claim, which I am actually glad about because that is just diabolical. I have never said a slur, the N-word, or anything, and I didn't say anything actually sexual at all. Could it be taken that way? Yes. Am I more mindful of that now after this situation? Absolutely, but it was in no way meant in that term, and no one took it that way at all. And you saying, well, Game Test should make a better environment for kids, he shouldn't say that, is genuinely insane when we are banning pedophiles and stuff all the time. And all I said was common internet terms for people my age in this modern year of 2026. Crap. Many people use that. If you look in my server, so many people between the ages of like 13 and 16 have been saying that. Because it's really common internet slang. And I understand that as someone who is in that group, in that teenager years, as someone who can, be around that, I understand that that's very common stuff to say. So naturally, I'm not just gonna ban everyone who says goon and daddy unless it's like really sexual. You can turn that really sexual, but saying it in a joking, non-sexual way to people who aren't uncomfortable is actually crazy. And apparently the people who were found uncomfortable were people that I never said it to, like at all. And apparently the people that I was in frog hockey with, which I never said any of this in frog hockey because I knew that I would be punished for it. Overall, this situation was crazy. I got my religion insulted. I got called a bunch of really bad allegations. Nothing was actually done, like at all. This is all just a bunch of BS, quite frankly. All of it was a bunch of BS. Everyone who saw it said it was a bunch of BS. And I understand that some people are probably defending these accusations without seeing the actual proper context. You have now been giving photographic evidence in proper context. Nothing was actually said. I shouldn't be banned from frog hockey in the first place.